Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 3 Reload. It is April 21st. Hey, you're in 2F, right? What's with that wary look in your eye? I'm Kenji Tomochika. We're in the same class. Oh, good morning. Yeah, you too. I heard from Iori that you're pretty close with Takeba-san. Is that true? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. Oh crap, it's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry. I guess we have a morning assembly. Good to know.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, what a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said?
Nope, not a clue.
Me neither. We live in the same dorm, but it's like we're on different planets. Man, if she asks for my opinion, I don't know what I'll say.
Oh, I get to talk. Alright, today we'll be looking at some Meiji-era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm sick of this story. I already run over it in last class. I've got a great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Now I'm feeling sleepy. And that was fast. So we are going to stay awake during class today. Hey, Tomochika, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself, napping while I pour my heart into this reading. You're getting another essay on top of the regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it into... And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. Last time? I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. And we get a music note in return. And we don't have to give her a slice of cake. If only. If only people would bring me slices of cake every day. But it's after school.
Yo, wanna stop by Paulownia Mall on the way back? Might wanna stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
Yeah, he does seem really into it, but you know what? I'd rather have somebody enthusiastic than someone who's apathetic.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick magnet? I mean, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah! We'd love to join your little, group here.
What about the fate of the world? It can wait.
fucking lame. Even heroes need some rest now and then, you know?
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
Sonata asked us to meet him at the Polonia Mall police station. Junpei and I decided to head on over.
Yeah.
Well, I was just headed there myself. You know the place, right? Let's go. Right, but I'm gonna talk to this girl first, right? Saving the world can wait. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. Oh, maybe you weren't one of the girls fawning over Akihiko. She continues to sigh. Are you one of his lovers too? You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? There's one here too, you know? Like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. Well, it sounded cooler in my head. Can we appreciate how beautiful this looks right now? I mean, I still think the clouds kind of look like dog doo-doo, but like all the flowers and the petals that are dropping, that looks great. I love it. And last guy, I promise. I have this strange feeling that someone's watching me. Maybe it's just my imagination. Is it somebody over here? God, the camera's so jank in this game sometimes. Anyway, in case you couldn't tell where we're supposed to go, there's an exclamation point at Polonia Mall. So here we are. And Akihiko should be somewhere. Probably where the camera is panning to and zooming to. And we can see him, actually, surprisingly. But let's talk to the people around the city first. Oh my, how did I forget to buy shampoo? No rush, just wait for the sale. Isn't Saturday the sale day at Aohige Pharmacy? Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about these mysterious cases of ordinary, healthy people changing overnight? Yeah. Guess that shouldn't be a surprise. It's all over the TV. What about the old man? Everywhere you look, you see young couples. Well, what are you waiting for? Go after someone. Hey, you didn't need to call me out in real life like that. You're still young. You've got no excuse. Okay. I didn't need to be called Forever Alone in like 16 different languages. Oh, are you here for the arcade? If you want to know about the games, I can tell you all about them. Sure, I guess. Today you can play either House of the Deceased or Real Wheel Racer. House of the Deceased is pretty scary. You'd increase your courage if you can stand it. Real Racer requires nimble finger work and it increases your agility. That about covers it. Yeah, so we are gonna come to the arcade soon, actually tonight. So I'll talk about it a little bit more then. But let's head to the police station and see what Akihiko is up to in here.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
5,000 yen! Thanks, man.
Whoa, is that our war funds? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back.
I never felt like
All right.
Now then, I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. This is our equipment shop. It's a police officer. So we have weapons, we have armor, we have footwear, we have accessories. Weapons. They're weapons. We deal damage with them. Armor is basically like how little damage we take. Footwear is for evasiveness, and accessories are just extra bonus effects, basically. Ah, these UIs. And we do get the revolver spinning here. I talked about that.
What'd you bring?
Oh, I do have this I can sell.
How many are you selling?
I'll sell those. We are not going to be buying anything. We need all the money we can get. And I know we only have 9,100 yen, but that was a lot back in 2009, and it's not very much anymore.
I can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world. Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
Okay.
Sweet. I'll leave the rest to you. I know, I'm the one who brought you here, but see me again, you know where. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
Okay, so we have after-school activities. We can do whatever we want. Big thing early on is going to be leveling up social stats. Yeah, it's kind of a repeat of P5, but it did say that I can press this. Nope, I can press this. I can. How do I do? Oh, I'm not connected to the internet. I'm dumb. We also have Aohige Pharmacy over here. This, I guess I can walk in here. No shame in doing that. Might as well explain things. Welcome. The competition between pharmacies is heating up. Gotta make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. Start by making Saturdays regular sale days. Come out this weekend and support my store. So yes, Saturdays, that's our sale day. This is your healing item store, but like I said, we need as much money as we can possibly get, and apparently 5,000 yen is not very much, according to Junpei. We actually need to go back to school right now, to the faculty office. So every time, I don't know if this will explain it, but let's go to the nurse's office, and we're going to enter, and it is... What brings you to the nurse's office? Now, what do we have here? You seem rather tired. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or maybe love? Not the last one. This is the perfect opportunity to test my new concoction. Why is it steaming? Here, try this. It has bitter mugwort, poison carrot. Oh god. Even Hakusan's finest alchemist would be astonished by this ingredients. I shall improve your condition right here and now. Now, drink this. Come on, bottoms up. Oh god, the medicine Mr. Edogawa gave me smells incredibly bizarre. Should I drink it? Yep, might as well. We're in here. I downed the strange medicine, but nothing seems to have changed. Whew, well done. Whether or not it works is inconsequential. You survived. Well, I mean, that would have been worst case. You've already emptied your cup, but cheers to your bravery. Yes, we do get a point of courage, so... Every time you enter Tartarus... excuse me, Saturday's calling. Every time you enter Tartarus, the immediate day following your Tartarus exploration, you can go to the nurse's office and get an extra point of courage. However, we have a lot of Twilight fragments that we need to grab. They are scattered throughout the world, and we want to get as many as we can right off the bat. There should be one right here, yep. The next one is, it says go up the stairs and look right. I'm assuming it's these stairs. Yeah, there's that one. There's 16 in total that we can grab today. Go to the end of the hallway, go up to the roof. Okay, so I need to go to the roof. That's not the roof. You know, I should probably read my own notes before doing this, but it's fine. Like I said, you can get a lot of very, very, very good items. There it is. With these Twilight fragments, you are going to want to grab these. It makes a big difference. Go down. So I need to go back to the entrance. I know this is just riveting gameplay doing fetch quest. I believe it was this way. Down the other hallway into the courtyard, one by the tree. Okay, I know where that is. But I'm just glad that I don't have to do like 6 one-hour-long episodes to start off with, like I had to do with Royal, because that was not ideal. As much as I love Royal, those first couple weeks were really, really, really long. There should be one right there. Yes, there's the next one. Where's the next one? Right by Lamp. So I need to go Port Station outskirts. Yeah, those first few days were tough, and fortunately with this, it's not nearly as bad. There is that time skip, which is a little awkward, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. So there are going to be 3 more, I think. Polonium Mall in front of the fountain. Where is the fountain? Is it off to the right? Yes, I think this is 3. No. Polonium Mall in front of the fountain. Okay. Why did I have ×3 there? Should be. It turned out to be 3 of them. Did I read that wrong? Okay, well, we'll find out, I guess. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Polonium Mall in front of the fountain. Not Port Station outskirts. This one should be 3. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm not going crazy. We're just exploring all these areas and not doing a whole lot. We're gonna go to the shrine next. And I can actually see it shining over here, fortunately. There's something on the ground. But yeah, this is gonna be, at least I hope, kind of a much faster playthrough than Royal, just because there's a lot less to do in this game, because obviously it was the first of the new formula, and that means they didn't quite have everything figured out yet. They did have a few things that went really well for them, and then there's a few things that I am not the biggest fan of that I will certainly talk about, but I'm going to keep things positive for these first few, I don't want to say episodes, but at least for like the first good chunk, because I feel like it does do a lot of things really, really, really well. And we should have 16 Twilight Fragments. I have 15. Which one did I miss? Which one did I miss? Left pillars, towards the gym. Oh, okay. I missed the one at the gym. Okay. I know this sounds weird, and this is me nitpicking, and this is me absolutely having first world problems, but it's hard to read and play and commentate at the same time. My sad little brain can't multitask that well. But we do have 16 Twilight Fragments, and now we're going to go over to the Port Island Station, and we're going to watch a movie. This is one of the many, many, many things we're going to do to level up our social stats, which is kind of the first, I don't say goal of the game, but it takes up a lot of the first chunk. Time will pass, but we level up social stats. We are going to watch, what is this? Okay, yes, okay. Movies change day to day, it happens. Be sure to check here. I forgot what this was called. It doesn't give me a name. I mashed through it. It says the More Than Dreaming on, okay.
I can't look. The top of the tower. It's terrifying.
You'll be all right. That point can't hurt you. Go on, take a look. It's not even that sharp. Open your eyes. It's Paris, the most beautiful city in the world. Face forward. Turn away from your past.
Is it done? Can I talk? Okay, I think I'm good. I don't know why there were those weird pauses in there. That's kind of odd. But we get 2 points in charm. And now it's nighttime. So fortunately, there's a lot less to do. Fortunately, unfortunately, it depends on how you slice it. There's a lot less to do at night. Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment regarding our exploration of Tartarus. Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team in combat. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So, whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know, and I'll gather everyone there. So we can now venture to Tartarus at night. You can go there by talking to all your allies, by checking the bulletin board in the lounge. Because Tartarus is unavailable until the dark hour, time will pass if you decide to make the journey. Give yourself ample time to prepare beforehand. So that essentially takes up your nighttime slot. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. Well, that's all for now. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Mitsuru, thank you. So yeah, we can roam the city at night. There are some nighttime exclusive items and part-time jobs. You get it. There's stuff you can do during the day. We can check the bulletin board and see. Don't leave personal items in the lounge. Don't make loud noises at night. It's like a bunch of rules. We can do a bunch of stuff. We can talk to... Oh, God. The dad jokes. You did very well for your first night in Tartarus. So, what'd you think? It was really creepy. Yes, I agree. That tends to be a natural first impression when entering such a mysterious tower. Okay. By the way, Officer Kurosawa can't experience the dark hour. He's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows what we do, at least in a broad sense, and helps out whenever he can. Why does he help us? Well, I don't know how he knows about our situation, but regardless, he seems to be simply following his own convictions and doing what he thinks is right. He's a good man. You should be glad to have him on your side. Something the matter? Oh, just want to chat. You may go out at night, but please use the appropriate discretion with this privilege. Don't worry, I'm a responsible young man. Tartarus just drains me for some reason. You know how the air is thin at the top of a mountain? It kind of feels like that. What about you, Yuki-kun? Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You too, huh? I guess we'll just have to slowly get used to it. Hey, you know that thing we used to summon our personas? The evoker? Well, I was thinking, why does it gotta look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? You know, I was thinking the same thing. We do have one Twilight Fragment to grab up here. It's on the 4th floor. I probably should have just warped here. Yeah, it's right here. And we should have, let me just triple check. We should have 17. Yes, so we do have 17. And now we are going to actually go buy things. Wow, who would have thought? We've got SP recovery items that we can buy in these vending machines. They restore 5 SP. But we're at that point in the game where 5 SP is a lot. So we've got Mad Bull, Sobe, and Celio Mist. In case you can't tell. They love messing around with the names. I think it's funny. I think it's a lot of fun. But we do have 3 locations, at least for now. I don't know if this changes, but we have 3 locations that are going to give us these SP recovery drinks. We're going to buy the Fountain Dew, and fortunately you can see what they do just by looking at the icon. You can see these top 2, they have HP, kind of in that lower right-hand corner of the item icon, and then Fountain Dew that has SP, so that does help. So that's the strip mall, 3rd floor on the left-hand side, and then the other one is at Iwatodai Station, all the way in the corner over here. And this does actually have... Never mind, it doesn't have a better one. I guess that unlocks later. So, with all those things out of the way, I'm glad I've actually gotten to talk this episode. It's early JRPGs, especially Persona. It's going to happen like that, where you just kind of get screwed. You got to go through all the opening, all the intro, all the exposition, all the tutorials. But I did save, yes. We are going to go to Game Parade, and we are actually going to play... Hold on. We're going to play House of the Deceased. So typically what happens here is you have a game that will increase one of your social stats, and you have a game that will increase your equipped personas, one of their stats. This is really not helpful in increasing your persona stats until like the very, very, very end of the game, because personas are incredibly expendable in all of the games. You're supposed to be getting rid of them. However, the ones for your social stats are very good, and as you can see, they're very expensive. So this is why we need so much money at the beginning. I'll be playing House of the Deceased for today, and we will see other games as we move on. I played the horror game House of the Deceased. I fearlessly stood my ground against an oncoming horde of zombies. And we're now more courageous, I think? Yes, courage. But that is it for today.